Hey guys, sorry that I'm not there today, but I did want to get you started with your earthquake MEA. It's pretty straightforward today. It's just going to be data collection, so it's something you should be able to do without me being there. So starting with today's folder, you're going to see a couple different parts here. One person is going to do the formal paper, and that's going to be a piece of paper you're going to turn in. The other person's going to complete this in their IMB on page 78. So today you're completing this data log. Now, the one you're going to complete needs to have 20 or more rows here. And you're going to get the information from the link right there. So you're going to need to find the magnitude, the date, the latitude, longitude, and location of 20 different earthquakes. The easiest way to do that is to pick the biggest earthquake from each day starting today. So we go to the link. Here we go. So you can see the date and time here on the left, the latitude, the longitude, the magnitude, the location. We don't really need to worry too much about the IRCD or the depth. So if we go back to your data table, and if you do want to do this digital and print this off, you're welcome to do it that way. Just depends on your personal preference, or you can just write it on a piece of paper. There we go. So we would go in there, we'd write down the magnitude, the date, the latitude, the longitude, and the location. So you would pick the biggest earthquake for the 17th, which so far at midnight is a 5.5 in the South Sandwich Islands. You write down all the information you need. Then you go to the 16th and you look through all of the earthquakes. On the 16th, find the greatest magnitude. There's a 6.8 right here. And it was in the south of Fiji Islands. Write down that information. Then we're going to go to the 15th. 15th. Look for the largest earthquake. It looks like it's going to be this 5.1. So you're going to write down the information. This one that's in the South Sandwich Islands. You get the general idea. When you're finished, it will look something like this, filled in with at least 20 entries, the biggest for each day for the last 20 days. That's the only part you have to do today. Tomorrow, when I return, we'll go over setting up the graph and how to graph this information. This is neat because this information is live. So when you look at it, sometime not at midnight, there'll be more than just the 3 entries for 17th. So this is stuff that's happening right now, which I think is kind of cool. And we're going to use that to compare where our different earthquakes are happening and what they're happening. So you're working on part 1, and we'll do part 2 and part 3 on Friday together. If you finish early, you may work on reviewing for your test next week, cleaning up your IMB, working on extra credit, whatever else you need to do. Have a great day. Please email me if you need any help.